Hey
That's
Kyle,
good. What's up, Joe? How you
congrats on
doing?
the win. Um, Obviously, you and Fred are coaches on the floor and leaders every night. In a game like this, on a day like today, with so few coaches on the bench, do you change the way you approach leadership or kind of coaching on the floor at all?
To be honest with you, not really. I think that for me and for Freddie and for our organization and everybody, we kind of just we understood the situation. We didn't want to make it over complicated, and everyone wants to coach and everybody talking and this and that. We kept it simple to what we usually do, right? Myself and Freddie, we're always coaching the floor anyway. And, Sergio did a great job, and Jamal, Mark Tyndall, Jimmy Sand, they did a great job of kind of, giving their suggestions and coaching and getting the substitutions and understanding and feeling getting the feel for the game.
I think you probably lead the league in securing and gifting those game balls after big games.
Yeah,
We see it
man.
all the time, and obviously it's something that means a lot to a lot of people all the time. It meant a lot to Freddie.
Yeah.
54-point game. Sergio was just saying how much it means to him. Why is that something that means a lot to you to be able to do that?
I think it's just something that I remember seeing Michael Jordan grab the game ball when they won. I don't know what championship it was, um, and I believe Kobe. I've seen Kobe do it, and it's just it's a moment that you'll always have, and you'll be able to go back and look at, and say this was this moment, and you could pass it on to your kids and your grandkids and their kids, and it's something that's like you'll always have in your family forever, and it's just something that's special for that individual, right? And that's the basketball that as for Freddie giving 54 his career high in points, and maybe he breaks that and gets 60 and gets a new basketball. But it's just having the opportunity to say I did something special, and just to have it. And Sergio's first, he's been a head coach before, but he has the opportunity as an NBA coach to get a win, and that's special.
Great answer. Thanks, man.
Environment.
We'll go to Michael Grange.
Hey, Kyle. Awesome game.
Thank you.
Is there any part of you that would have liked to be the player coach today? And if do you think you'd be any good at being a player coach?
It was like a huge part that was like, yeah, it'd be awesome, but at the same time, I probably wouldn't have subbed myself out. But no, man, it was the thought processes of it. Just it wasn't even that. It was just like, all right, whatever happens. And I don't know. I'd be a tough coach, and I wouldn't want to coach somebody like me. So yeah, no, I'll pass on that.
Well, you'd finally have somebody you.
It's Wi-Fi lag.
If you coach
Wi-Fi
yourself.
lag. Wi-Fi lag. Say it again, Mike. Your
I was
Wi-Fi
just gonna
lag.
say if you coached yourself, you'd finally have someone you could agree with.
No, I wouldn't agree with myself half the time anyway.
Appreciate it, Kyle. Have a great night.
Thank you, man. You too.
Thanks, Michael. We'll go to Stephen Lung from Sportsnet.
Hey, Kyle, just along that same line that Grange was talking about, like I asked Fred the same question, but between you and Fred, who do you think would make the better player coach?
Me. Freddie's a little crazy. I'm be honest with you. Freddie's a little crazy. He gets a little aggressive and angry. So yeah, me. I'm older now, and I think I can control it a little bit better. But yeah, definitely me. But Freddie would definitely be my first assistant though, because we think alike.
Fred actually said that you are overly emotional, and he would not be the better player coach.
Of course, the other I was going to say the other thing. So that's why we have a good relationship.
More seriously, but given the circumstance of today, just how kind of strange it was without guys on the bench, like given your veteran group with guys like you and Fred and Norm and other players on the team, does that allow you guys to kind of play through a situation like this better than perhaps like a younger team would?
Well, I said this and I said it before the game, and it was a professional. It's about being a professional, right? We understand what we have to do. We understand the game plan. It's about doing it, right. You know, you you learn in this league that you have to be a professional a lot more than anything else, right? You go in there, you got to prepare yourself like, this is our job and this is our lifestyle and this is how we get paid and this is how we provide for our families. So you have to go out there and be a professional. In this type of, us having myself, Freddie, Norm, OG, and then Pascal getting, out, we all know that we have to step up a little bit more and just make sure that we all stay composed and understand what the situation is going to be.
Great. Thanks a lot, Kyle.
Thanks, Stephen. We'll go to Aaron Rose.
Hey, Kyle. Has this been a stressful past 24 or 48 hours, whatever it's been for you guys, for you?
No.
Are you worried about some of the guys who are dealing with stuff right now, or is it sort of under control?
I think this is the situation that we're in. You can't control but what you can control. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm no stress at all. I don't stress, Aaron. There's no stress. What am I going to be stressed for? Things going to happen, and some things you can control, but control what you can control.
I wish I was the same way. Thanks, Kyle.
You get a little older, and you've been through a lot. Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll go to Nikki Reyes from TSN Radio.
Hey, Kyle. Now that the realities of COVID has hit this team and you guys have been dodging the bullet so far this season, does this change anything for you guys and how you approach things or how you view things or how you need to be more cautious maybe? Does anything change?
Nope.
Cool. Okay, thanks.
All right.
Those are all the hands I see for you, Kyle. Oh,
Thank
wait,
you.
we got Dougie. Dougie jumps in late.
Doug!
Late one from Doug.
I thought you were asleep already, old man.
Oh, no. Come on, man. Give me a break. Not that old. I'm not as old as you yet.
No, you don't ever want to get this age.
Hey, for a lot of people up here don't know what Sergio's like as a guy, and I presume we're all going to be writing about him tomorrow.
Yeah.
You've been around him here. You've seen him at the Olympics.
Yeah.
You've seen him in different circumstances. What kind of guy is he?
I think Sergio, and it's crazy when I first met him. Like Sergio is a head coach, right? Sergio is a head coach, and he's a head coach A-type personality, right? That's just him who he is. He's very smooth. He's very passionate about the game. He knows what he's talking about, right? The one thing about Sergio, he's really cool. Like he's just like that, laid back, Italian, slick hair, slick back. Nice clothes, nice watches, just kind of that, smooth guy. Don't get overly, too hyped with us, but at the same time, he gets a little, hey, when we watch a film, let's stay on point and understand what we're doing. And Sergio you got to think about it, right, guys? He's an Olympic coach. This is what he does, right? He coaches. He's a head coach, and him stepping up to the plate tonight. That's nothing new for him. It's just now it's just an NBA. It's a different level, right? It's just a different situation.
You said that you and he might have had discussions where you had differing views on plays or play calls or whether to play small or big in the last 3 minutes tonight.
Yeah.
Is he very forceful in making that point, or does he listen and then make the call?
Well, I think it was a substitution that he wanted to make, and he made it. And but that's the respect that I have for him, and that our group has for him, is that he made the call, right? When that's our professionalism in our group. The head coach, at the end of the day, is the head coach, and he makes the decisions, right? He's going to make that final call, and Sergio knows his stuff, and it's really good. He ran our offense one year. He broke down the film, and this year he started off with the special teams this year, and he just had to leave to go coach, and I guess he was in Poland for a couple of games, and I don't know what the record was, but I'm sure he 2-0.
They won them both.
That's what I'm saying. Like he knows what he's doing, and he comes back and he's 3-0 this week.
Not a bad head coaching week.
Not at all.
All right, thanks, Cal, for sticking around. Appreciate it. Go get some sleep.
I don't sleep.